Detour 1.5 miles ahead.
It's all part of the adventure.
Welcome back to Suits to Sandals. We are Dre, Wiley, and Maisha. And in this series, we're going to take you guys along with us on our second bike tour. Come along as we ride the historic Chesapeake and Ohio Canal Towpath along the Potomac River. 185 miles from Cumberland, Maryland to Washington, D.C.
Good morning. Starting out day 8, I think. We stayed at Huckleberry Hill last night, and that was a hiker-biker campground. Decent spot. Had 3 other people camping there as well, so it was a little busier than the last couple that we stayed at. Dre said she got a better night's sleep than last night. It was a couple degrees warmer. I felt like I didn't sleep at all. I have no idea why. I was just laying there listening to the sounds of the forest, nearby highway, a train going by every couple hours, the sounds of the leaves hitting the ground one by one as they fell, coyotes having a coyote party, owls talking to each other. There was 2, maybe 3, it was hard to tell. There's definitely a conversation going on between them. My wife was snoring, possibly. Maisha was snoring. Chilly again this morning. It's supposed to be an awesome day. It's been warming up since the cold night, so we'll take it. So first stop of the day is in town. Grab a little bit of reinforcements. We're running light, but we probably have enough food. But hey, if there's a town and we haven't been in one in a few days, time to spoil ourselves with something. An inlet lock. Potomac.
We are just outside of Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry is significant to me because I am dying to do the Appalachian Trail, and on this part of the C&O Canal it intersects with the AT, so we're also going to be on the AT/C&O for this section. Hopefully one day you'll see me through hiking this trail from Maine to Georgia on this channel as well.
So we just passed mile marker 60 miles left on this adventure, and just also passed Harper's Ferry. And something interesting about that is this C&O Canal and the Appalachian Trail overlap for a handful of miles. So we are actually on a section of the Appalachian Trail, which makes Mama real happy and real jealous, because she wants to turn and do the rest of it, and can't do that right now. There's a mile marker for the Appalachian Trail right there. We are gonna do a quick detour into Brunswick. I saw a coffee and bagel shop that sounds pretty good, and we need one more breakfast and dinner because I don't know if we're gonna be able to change our rental car reservation. I tried to call them and no one's picking up the phone, so I'll try again later, but better safe than sorry, so we're gonna pick up some stuff. Mommy gets the uphills today.
It's like they got munchies.
Well, we need breakfast and dinner, yes?
Yep.
And then snackies?
Yeah.
breakfast slash lunch before we go back to trail food.
So we just left Brunswick. We are continuing down the towpath. It's good to get some real food, little change from the snacks and trail food that we've been eating. And it was only like 0.4 off the trail. It was beans on the Belfry. It was a cool little place where they took a church and converted it into a breakfast spot. Really cool to check out if you take a stop in Brunswick.
Mile marker 55, back on the trail. What do you think, Maisha? So I still can't get in touch with the car rental company, so we're just gonna wing it. We're gonna go 30 miles today, see how we feel. Maybe try them again later. Really trying to change it so we can pick it up tomorrow instead of the next day, because then we gotta just kind of lollygag. Is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. Used to be an aqueduct full of water. So there was a guy, his name was Lewis Cross, and he lived in this canal house. And his family lived in that house. They earned $600 a year. They had a garden plot, and they were in there from 1917 until 1924 when the canal closed. They remained in that house until 1942, I think, which is kind of cool. So he probably saw that railway behind it get built and got to listen to all those loud trains that we just saw go by constantly.
We're currently at lock 29, so we don't have that many more locks left.
Hi there. How are you? Good, thanks. Hi. We are cruising today. I got 0.4 of a mile left on my Maisha shift. That'll put us around mile 20 today. Trail is smooth, well-traveled, well-maintained, so we're cruising. I don't know if it's because it's a little warmer or because we had some coffee with our bagels, but doing well today.
This one's showing off some skin today. Those shants are now shorts.
This is right. It is 64 degrees right now.
It is the warmest it's been so far on the trip. Currently at Nolan's Ferry, mile marker 44.5, and that shows that we started in Cumberland, meandered all the way down, and we are there. And we just have to get to DC. The last 2 days, the canal has been really nice. It's just basically like the Gap trail's been. We couldn't ask for nicer path, so the miles have been going fast.
Got some water on both sides.
Sunshine is back, so the turtles are perching. Seems as though we have a danger noodle in the path. Luckily, this is just one of those black rat snakes, nothing venomous. Pretty big one though.
Good boy. You haven't added little one in there?
Hi there.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, what a good dog.
What's going on, guys?
I thought it was a kid, but
She didn't even notice. That's terrible.
Yeah, he didn't. How old is he?
13.
Oh,
She was looking the wrong way. Come on, giant beasts walking by you and you didn't even notice. So we are less than 25 miles from Washington, D.C. Dre's gonna finish us out to the prospective campsite for the night. It is 17 miles outside of D.C. Makes it a good distance for us to get in there tomorrow and get a rental car and all that fun stuff. However, we've made good time today, and if the campsite's busy or doesn't look too inviting, we may just pound on, so we'll see. It'll be decision-making time. Change of plans. We made it to Swain's Hiker-Biker Campground. It's about 17 miles from the end of the trail, and it's 5:30, so just booked a hotel, and we're going for it. We're gonna finish the C&O tonight. We know we're probably gonna show up in the dark, so we just extended our day by 17 miles, which is a good amount. So we're gonna be suffering a little bit here, racing the sunset, but that's part of the adventure. The section got a little chunkier, but we're passing mile marker 15.
Checking out the Potomac. She's afraid of this platform, so she went back in her grave.
There's one of the canal boats.
So we just passed Great Falls. This is a really pretty section of the canal. We are almost there. We have about 2 miles left. Showing up in the dark, but we're getting there.
Maisha's getting a couple of Maisha miles right before we finish. She's getting a little anxious. This road has been bumpy. I thought the end was gonna be fantastic because we were flying all day on smooth terrain. But it's actually the roughest section of the trail. You feel that temperature dropping, man. Woo! Chilly. And we are officially getting into the hustle and bustle. I see streetlights and buildings and downtown and all kinds of stuff. So we gotta turn right eventually. I don't know if it's yet though. Let's creep up. We don't have to fly anymore. We're almost there, Maisha cake. It says you said go around the boathouse. Wouldn't it be closer to the water? I mean, it probably started at the water, no? Yes. Maisha, yes. There is mile 0.
Mile 0. We made it. Okay, can we get a selfie of the 3 of us?
We can try.
Your destination is on the right.